Our first step to solve for this right triangle is to solve for b. And to solve for b, we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem. So we know that the Pythagorean theorem is c squared is equal to b squared plus a squared. And we want to solve for b, so we're going to rearrange our formula algebraically, which will be equal to the square root of c squared minus a squared, which is the square root of 345 squared minus 153 squared, which will be the square root of 95,616, and that will work out to be 309. Our second step is to find our first angle, which will be angle A. And to do that, because we have the opposite over the hypotenuse and those are our known values, I'm going to use the sine of A is equal to 153 over 345. I want to isolate my A, which means I'm going to have to take the inverse of my sine function. And 153 divided by 345 is 0.44347,826. which means A is going to have an angle of 26.33 degrees. Our next step is to find the second angle, B, and to do that we're going to use the cosine because we have the adjacent over the hypotenuse. You'll notice here I am not just adding my angles together because I want to find mathematically that value using my trigonometric functions. So I'm going to go with the cosine of B is equal to 153 over 345. And when I isolate my B, I'm going to have to take the inverse of cosine. And 153 divided by 345 is 0.44347,826. And when I take the inverse of my cosine of that number, it's going to give me 63.67 degrees. Our final step into solving the right triangle is first of all to check our angles. And they should add up to be 180 degrees, 26.33 plus 63.67 plus 90, and that does come out to be 180 degrees, so my angles are correct. The next thing I'm going to check is my sides. I'm not using the Pythagorean theorem since I used it to initially find C. I'm going to pick a trigonometric function, and I'm going to go with tangent of 63.67 is equal to the opposite, which is 309, over the adjacent, which is 153. And the tangent of 63.67 is 2.02, and the answer to 309 divided by 153 is 2.02, so my sides are in fact correct as well.